so slow at the minute. You got to join it first. Join it. Join in, join in, join in, join in. Oh, it seems a bit slow today. Join in, join in, join in, join in. Oh, this slow coach thing. Uh-huh. Hey, buddy. How's it going? It looks like you're on. It says you're on 7 days. Ah, damn. Yeah, yeah, mine's come on. Maybe you can like reinstall it. It might have got corrupted or something. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's good then. Maybe just your game got corrupted or you save or something like that then. Yep. Yeah, yeah, they did have a problem one day, didn't they? Because I was unable to get on at all on my PS4 one day. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, Notre Dame, I think. Oh
I mean,
wow.
that thing was huge.
No
And he
way.
had flagpoles. I'm like, wait, how the fuck did you get?
Yeah, where's
And
that
he
come
told me, he
from?
said you could go into the trader, and he told me how to do the glitch where you could hit something and you have to kill the zombie while they're on trader property, and then
Ah.
you hit like the flagpole, and then you go to the zombie, kill him, and then you kind of like when you're duping.
Yep.
And he did it that way, and finally I figured out like it took me a couple tries to figure out. Okay, do I leave them open until they turn into the corpse, or But yeah, so I'm rushing back to my base with a flagpole in my inventory, hoping like hell I don't die.
Yeah, cool.
But
Well, it seems a
yeah,
bit.
his
It
that
does seem a bit slow today.
that cathedral man, I wish I could remember who he was, but dude, his building, he was fabulous. I mean, I like to think I'm creative with the building process, but
Yep.
I wasn't gonna
There's
try
my.
to interrupt that if that was your wife or somebody talking to you.
Yeah, my girlfriend's just walked in. Who are you talking to?
Jake from State Farm. I love that commercial. Like, Jake, what are you wearing? Jake from State Farm. Khakis. She sounds horrible. Fucking hell, dude. When I was thinking about the English thing it, you look at Robin Williams and you would have never seen him as capable or thought of ending his own life, because
Yeah,
we
no,
see him
no, it
in that,
didn't. My mum was ever so shocked when he killed himself, Robin Williams. Yeah,
I
people
mean,
people
on
here
the
didn't
outside you see
expect
this
it.
wonderful actor with sense of humor and just incredible on the TV, but you don't see the pain behind the camera. And it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, when they announced his death, I'm like, oh man. So every time I see Miss Doubtfire, I'm like, thank you, Robin Williams. Thank you for even considering being an actor, because nobody else could have done Miss Doubtfire. You know, she, hello. Yeah, Rod loved him. He was
He
funny.
was, yeah, he was good though, Robin Williams. Yeah,
Did
and
you see
Mrs.
him and
Doubtfire is
John
good.
Travolta in Old Dogs?
Old Dogs, no, I don't think I've
Yeah,
seen that one. It's all with John
him and John
Travolta.
Travolta, they had different medical, medicines what they had to take, and their kid accidentally dumps their medicine bottles on the sink, and they mix up the wrong. Oh my God! Holy shit!
Dead Poets Society is quite good.
I haven't seen that one. I don't think. I mostly go for the funny and action. I don't like too much sad things or serious stuff.
Yeah,
Don't have manic depression and anxiety along with PTSD. It's kind of I try to steer clear of stuff that's gonna make me even sadder. So it's like
yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. I was in the army for a
So,
little while.
oh wow.
I never went
See,
anywhere.
that's what when a psychiatrist told me about PTSD, I thought instinctively only military. It's like no,
No,
because military has a worse PTSD,
yeah,
effect. But she goes, no, PTSD is not
but only
military
that's only on average,
only.
having
Yeah,
it worse there. Yeah, I had a friend who he went in the army and went over to Iraq, and then when he came back, he had all like mental health problems and was in and out of
yeah.
hospitals. And then he got hooked on the medication, and he ended up taking his own life in the end.
Wow. Yeah.
At about what,
Yeah, because I mean,
39? It was only 39, 40. He had like
you and
he had
I
a
could never
6-year-old little
understood
boy.
what
Yeah,
you and I could never understand what Vietnam was like. But um, a friend of mine, Patrick, I mean, he was an older guy, but
yeah.
he was over in Vietnam, and his buddy, I think they were pinned down by that, the Viet Cong, and his buddy just got shook up, real nervous, whatever, and he rabbited, and when he ran out, they basically
Oh,
took those machine guns and cut him in half,
oh
like
God.
literally
Yeah.
5 feet from my buddy Patrick, and it's like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, horrible. And then there's not much you can do as well.
It wasn't even America's business. I mean, we had no business being over there. It wasn't
Mm.
our war. It's like our guys and their friends and everything died for what?
Yeah,
Because
the
you wanted to
bloody.
go be a nosy bully? I mean,
Well, they've sort of said it was like in the name of communism, but I think the Americans actually went there and they actually set up an oil rig. So the first trouble was there was sort of at the sea, and they went and set up an oil rig in Vietnam, and they went for all the rubber as well. So it'd be to do with
yeah,
Firestone. Is it Firestone's American, I think?
yeah.
And because Firestone, his son married Ford's. No, his daughter married Ford's son. Because it's obviously they can make the cars and the tyres.
Uh,
So
uh,
it comes down to oil and rubber and probably heroin as well, because they brought back loads of heroin in the coffins, didn't they?
yeah.
And then they gave it
And they
they
just
gave
stuck
it the
some of the
soldiers.
stuff.
They gave it the soldiers in Vietnam. They always give soldiers heroin and cocaine, and then they don't talk about it. They did it in World War One and World War Two, because you can stay awake and kill each other longer.
Have you seen that movie? Speaking of movies, have you seen that movie 1917?
1917. I can't remember. No, I don't think I have.
A lot of them had, I want to say, a lot of them had English accents. And I know there's a few Scots, but um,
Oh no, did it? Is that the one where the
they
plane comes down and then they save the pilot and the pilot stabs one of
Yeah.
them? I have
Yes,
seen it.
that fucking
Yes.
Nazi stabbed him. I was like, are you
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
kidding me?
After they bloody saved him out the burning plane as well.
I'd have beheaded him, skull fucked him, and sent another to his mom.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
My girlfriend quite liked that film.
It was real good.
1917. Yeah. Yeah. What a tragedy. It was based on a true story.
Yeah.
Well, it was done
I
by
got
that singer, that
about.
rich singer. Some singer did it, directed it or something. Not Sam Mendes, was it? It was something like that. Sean Mendes, well, I don't remember the
Unrelated.
names. Well, yeah, it was a good film, that. I'd forgotten that film.
Yeah, I tend to watch a lot of movies. So if somebody ever has questions about movies, they say, hey, just ask Magnus. He's probably seen it. What? Why me? What? Why do I gotta see it all? What the hell?
Yeah, I like
I mean, I
watching
love.
movies. Tend to watch like a couple a day, really. I watched the other day. I watched that Escape from Pretoria the other day. That was quite a good film. Well, it's got that the guy
I
from
thought I had
Harry
a chess
Potter in it.
piece. I didn't have a chess piece.
Get some back as well.
I thought I had a chess. What? Oh, I'm so glad to see The Walking Dead came back on. It started a new series yesterday, or this last Sunday.
Well,
I love it.
lovely. I've still never watched that. I must watch that. There's so many people have watched it. What was
Start
it? Oh,
from season
what?
one. Go to Netflix and start from season one.
Yeah.
You will not understand it. I mean, you could pick it up and still enjoy it, but you won't get like with Negan and May. You know, what is her name? The wife that Glenn can't Maggie. You won't understand why Maggie and Glenn have this like fuck you, you know, kind of like trust
Yeah.
issue unless you see the season where he gets killed. But yeah, I mean, I'm a very much big Negan fan as long as they don't soften him up like they did Daryl. Daryl started off as this redneck bad
Yep.
boy with a heart, and then they just made him cry every time he turned around. Like, really?
So
Come on.
Yeah, I do know. I know the names of them. I know the names of the characters in it.
Yeah. But if I couldn't understand why I found the word cheesy puff so funny, I'm like, no. Let me explain to you what puff means. Okay. It doesn't mean what you think it means.
Yeah.
Not the American terminology, you know. So. So every time somebody says, "Hey, you want some cheesy puffs?" I'm like, "No, not really." Nope.
No,
I don't want no cheesy puffs.
There's no cheesy
I'll take a
puffs
cheesy
in
curl,
England.
but yeah.
You can't buy them. Well, you can, but only in the wrong pubs.
Oh!
You got to go to a special bar for that one.
Yeah, a place you're not walking out
I
of.
got a cheesy puff. Well, no, that's really no.
You're too controversial.
Get bent. Oh, get bent. And then that terminology, bent.
Yeah,
Well,
that's another one. Yeah,
there's
so
a song
many
over here in America. Can you help me? I'm bent. Like, nope. If you're bent, you're on your own. Sorry, not helping you get a leg over. You know.
I was reading the other day that in America people don't say sorry much, but then in England we say it all the time. Like, oh,
No, it's a rare thing where,
yeah,
like when I go to the grocery store to buy, groceries, if I walk in front of somebody, I know they're looking on the shelf or something. If I walk in front of them going down there, I'll say, "Excuse me, sorry." But if somebody else, they don't do it. It's like, wow, there's two words in the dictionary: excuse me, pardon me. It's not hard to say it.
Yep.
And my girlfriend, she's like, "Baby, shh." I'm like, "Sorry, this is Scottish to me. You ask anybody, Scots don't bite their tongue very well."
No, they don't.
If we think it, we say it.
They certainly don't. It's a tough place, so it's people are different there.
Oh, I love it because I told
like
a buddy
the
of mine,
Scottish.
yeah, in Glasgow. He said Glasgow, they have a Scottish welcome. When you come into a bar, you get headbutted like, "Welcome to Scotland."
Yeah, call it a Glasgow kiss.
Fucking hell.
The Glasgow kiss, yeah. So,
Yeah,
so they get to know you.
In WWE, Drew McIntyre, his character that they give him, he's more tougher now. He's more serious. He's not a patsy no more. And that's his one of his moves is the Scottish, the Claymore kiss. And
yep.
he fucking knocks you out with fucking. Daddy does a Claymore kick, but yeah, I mean, I'm so glad that they made him tougher because I know, in wrestling, because I knew a couple wrestlers when I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. It's not all real. A lot of it is like a soap opera.
Yeah.
But you do every now and then, like a friend of mine, he explained to me, he said, every now and then, he said, you get two guys that actually hate each other, and that's when you see blood.
Yep. So they will actually, they'll take it too far sometimes.
And
I was watching about The Rock the other day, and I know he got injured quite badly in a fight, but he carried on doing it because it was like a championship. So he said even though it was acting, he was still injured, but he carried on with it sort of for the audience and for the money. Even though he was worried that he could have really seriously hurt himself and that would be the end of his career.
Yeah.
Well, he went into acting. I think he must be so rich.
There's a big family of Samoans in wrestling. I mean,
Rock. Of course, yeah, he's Samoan, yeah.
The Uso brothers and his cousins are Samoa. The Uso brothers are in there. His cousin Roman Reigns, and I think one other Samoan's in there. Samoa Joe, I think.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that family's big.
He's the big fat one, isn't he? That's Samoa Joe. I remember him from wrestling.
Yeah, he's brutal. He's not the nice guy.
I still love The
I
Undertaker.
forget.
I've not really watched
Umaga.
wrestling since The Undertaker was around. The Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he
Of
was one
course,
of my
Hulk
favorites.
Hogan as
And
well. There was Hulk Hogan.
you seen Hulk Hogan's daughter?
No, I
That
haven't.
big Amazon son of a she is, dude. Her dad comes up to right underneath her chin. She's
Oh,
an
God.
Amazon. Yeah, she's a.
They must have fed her
She's
well.
beautiful, but she's intimidating.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have to call my daddy. I'll whoop your ass myself.
I bet she's
What?
quite good to watch. I didn't know he had
But
I didn't know he had a daughter.
yeah, she's quite Amazon. Really? I'm trying to put away my stuff and I got zombies downstairs.
Yeah, I've not been on this game for a while myself.
I got about 15 minutes till I talk to my doctor on the phone, and then
Yeah.
about 45 minutes I'll be back on here, and I'll send you an invite here because I do want to duplicate some more stuff. But also, you've been on my server, I think.
Yeah, I had a quick look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're still
it's
here.
pretty cool what it looked like. It looked like you'd done quite a lot. 'Cause you're in like a hotel, but you'd built like a death trap and things for the zombies.
Yeah. I really got to build a much better outside. Getting to the outside because right now I had to make a box thing to get outside.
Yeah. I've got so many storage boxes in the base I've built underground. That's pretty cool. That's one room done. The trouble is I'll have it. Well, I'll end up with them all full anyway, probably.
Really? All that noise and there's only 3 of y'all here? It's that nurse, man. That nurse makes a lot of noise. Yeah,
if
bro.
they'll ever update
Let me
this game.
explain something to you there, zombie guy. My archery is 37 out of 100, and I'm shooting you with a 600 level bow. You're going to die quick. You know, I met somebody that had been playing for, he said about a year, I think, and even he didn't know that you could take multiple items of the same thing and combine down the workbench to make it higher. He said, I was wondering how there's some people that has level 600 bows. I'm like, yeah.
Right, you do it on a workbench, do you?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I forget, buddy, he called me Legolitis or whatever. The elf from,
Oh yeah, Legolas.
yeah, Legolas. Because I am that good with the bow on here, and I'll go to it before I will the AK. Now, if I got, 2 or 3 dogs, I'll grab the AK just because it's quicker, but I'm more apt to grab that bow.
Yeah.
Well, there you are.
He's in. That's what I've been watching. That Carnival Row. The actor from
I
that
do
is
want
in
to see
that.
that.
Orlando Bloom is in that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
SIM cards will come back, so I might have to transfer all the numbers onto paper so I can put them back in my phone.
Now I know it sounds funny to come from a Scot, but I really love Dean. Especially on Elizabeth Hurley. I don't know if you know who she is, but
Yeah.
it's like I don't care what you say to me. You could be cussing me out. Just keep talking. The English, especially from like Manchester, it's like.
Oh yes, I've done a lot of work in Manchester. Their accent there is a bit strange. But they're quite friendly people in Manchester.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a good night out.
And somebody asked me the other day when I told him, I had a buddy of mine from England, and he moved to Germany, married a German. How I couldn't understand it. He goes, "Wait, you had a friend from England? Aren't you from Scotland?" Like, dude, the English and Scottish are not at war no more. I mean, that was like a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
And unlike the black people versus white people, I don't. Oh, hey, you're English. Fuck you. Blah 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 blah. I don't hold on to that bullshit. My people, your people, and we didn't have nothing to do with each other. I don't hold on. I learn from the past. I don't dwell in it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, if you don't learn from it, you're doomed to repeat it.
Yeah.
The
And now I watched
Chinese.
that Deadliest Warrior, and they showed William Wallace versus what is it? Oh, Shaka Zulu. And a buddy
Yep.
of mine said, "What's so funny?" I'm like, "Dude, you got a little 5 foot, maybe 100 pound soaking wet little African guy with a bamboo shield and a spear. Then you got 6'4" William Wallace with fucking armor, a 6 foot sword. Okay, his sword is taller than you are.
It doesn't really
He's got
compare.
chainmetal armor. Yeah, he's it's not gonna go good.
Yeah, and he was huge, William Wallace. He was. They said he was about 6'6" or something.
Yeah, he was
And
6'4".
at the
Because
time,
my father,
everyone else is about 4.5 foot, so he could just pick two people up and smash them together. Would
yeah,
have
I
been quite
forget.
frightening.
Somehow on my father's side, we're related to the same bloodline as William. On my
Well,
father's
yep,
side, now my mother, she's
royalty.
her blood side. Yeah, the bloodline's so thinned out. I recognize the pride of being a Wallace clan, but going around telling people I'm royal now. I'm proud of being tied to that, tied to him. But every time I try to explain like to somebody like from America that's born here who I'm related to on my father's side, is like who?
Yep.
Oh, like the guy on Braveheart. Like yes, but not Mel Gibson. Okay, the actual. I'm not related to Mel Gibson. Okay, but yeah.
The real one.
Which is why they can't understand why I get so mad, like when I play For Honor, and somebody gets in my fight. I'm like, dude, I've got honor. It don't matter to me. It's a game of real life. I've got honor in a fight. I don't let my friends get in my fight. If there's 2-on-1, I'm gonna beat the hell out of the two people. If I don't, if I get beat up, I should have been better. I should have done this or that.
Yep.
No. Plus, it takes like a huge chunk of points away from me when somebody messes your fight up. I mean, you still could win, but when it's 1v1, you get what? The execution points, you get the 1v1 honor points, and you get like almost 80 renown. I think I looked at one time, like 85 to 90 renown.
Yep.
It's like you're fucking with my point system. You're fucking me ranking up, buddy. What the hell? Okay.
What time is it? I might go to the trader.
Like I said, after my telehealth, which I don't know if y'all had that there. Where you got telehealth, where you can talk to a doctor over like the internet phone.
Just on the phone. But they're just doing that
Okay,
more with
yeah.
the lockdown. But you could do it before, yeah. But they weren't very good. They weren't professionals. They were just sort of receptionists, really. You could phone 111. It's called, instead of
Yeah.
phoning, because they had
No.
so many people calling ambulances for silly things.
Well, no, this is through that Zoom, and
Yep.
she sends me a link to the email, and I click on the link, and we talk over the
Yeah.
camera that way.
Yeah. They'll bring that out here soon, I bet. They definitely will bring that
But
out soon.
why they schedule it at 8 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock now, but why they schedule it at 8 o'clock, and I don't get actually to see her till about 8:15. I don't know. I'm like, why don't they just have you talk to me about 9 o'clock instead of 8 when you're not even there?
Well, yeah, it seems a bit.
Okay,
It's a
now let
bit
me go and
late.
put this flag in the storage thing. And then after we duplicate a few things here, if you want, we can jump to your map and try to get you to the trader so you can get some flagpoles or whatever.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I don't
Just
think
gotta
I'll ever
keep
be able to
working
do
on.
the Sistine Chapel or anything like that guy had, but I'm not really fancy with nah. I'm more worried about secure and survival.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to sort of like build my base up. It's so deep, and I just need to upgrade all of this wood into iron, which is a nightmare.
See, ooh, empty.
And make it so that when players come in, I can shoot them.
Okay, put the flagpole. You know what? Why don't I put the
It's a
flagpole
shame they don't
in?
update this game a little bit more often.
They're supposed to. the way I understood it, Telltale has sold the rights to somebody, and then when they noticed the popularity of the game getting back, this and third, they sought to get the rights back, and I think just not too long ago they got it back. So yeah, they said they're gonna catch the console up with the game, and so
Oh,
everything
that'd
that's
be
on the
really
console
good.
is gonna be.
Yeah, that would be really, really good if they did that. I play another game I play as well is called DayZ. That's quite
Yeah,
cool.
I stopped playing that simply because I got aggravated with um,
Well, like
the
the
people that
base.
I actually
I've,
seen a guy. He camped out on top of a hotel, and dude, his backpack, his clothing, his weapons, everything was like just the badass gear.
yeah,
And he was camping, literally laying on his stomach like a sniper,
God,
and
it's
waiting for
just
people to spawn and shooting him. I was like, really,
yeah,
dude, fucking troll!
yeah.
I
They
can't
do that.
stand
It's
that.
just like really boring. I don't know how they can do that.
Well, it gets frustrating because if you're a new player, you're like, hey, I'm gonna go play DayZ, and you keep getting shot. Sooner or
Yeah,
later, people are gonna stop playing the game.
you can't get anything.
Uh,
They
Plus, if you
keep
throw free
updating it, but
pasta,
they're just a bit slow updating it.
yeah.
On DayZ, but it's quite a fun game. Apart from you just sort of walking along, and the next thing you know, you're dead, and you don't even hear the gunshot.
Like, fuck's sake, really?
Yeah, especially when you've just got something good.
But the thing that got me is, like in DayZ, or 7 Days to Die, you can find the parts for the mini bike pretty easy. On there, finding a vehicle part, dude, god dang,
Yeah,
you can find a car hood way over here, and you gotta travel 13 days to get it to where you gotta travel. It's like,
yeah,
holy shit. I
yeah.
mean, it
You
adds
have
a bit of a
sometimes.
realism to it, but it makes it boring. Oh, fuck that. I started playing it. It's still pretty boring.
It's more worse because people go on it and they sort of like stash all the loot away. So they stash all the cars, and then there's no cars then for anyone else, on the server.
Wait. Weapons. And one guy, he got tickled when he joined my map. He said that all the gun safes I had a label above them. I was like, yeah, that way I don't have to run around and figure out what's in where. I'm very organized when it comes to that. I'm like, I don't want to, be randomly searching for stuff. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's all you do on that game really. Go around randomly looking for things and fight other players. That's pretty much all you do.
um,
Because building the base is too easy for people to break the base. Hopefully they'll change it one day.
scrap that. I really need to combine some of these flashlights so it stops taking up so much. That's what I'm gonna do right now while I'm waiting on that time to talk to the doctor. I'm just gonna combine stuff. Because I started to send you an invite, so about 10 minutes I'll be having to get up here and talk to the doctor. But yeah.
Yeah, nah, no problem.
Now,
No,
does
but
your
I've some...
girl play games as well, or
What games?
yeah? Does she play?
Oh, a little bit, but not much, no. Only a little.
Mm.
She's
So
a bit
when I
older
get
than
on
me.
streams, I noticed that not many women are on there in a day, and then when you do see them, they're all either Fortnite or Call of Duty. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
There are other games you can play.
yeah, a hell of a lot of them play Call of Duty, which is surprising, really. But well, yeah, there's always a lot of women in wars. Actually, I know there is in the Ukraine at the minute. There's a lot of women
Yeah.
fighting.
Well, my girl, I gotta tell my girl, she says, why do you feel so strongly about a woman president or a woman, soldier or whatever? I'm like, well, think about it. Guys, we are primal minded. We
Yeah,
are primal mentality.
yeah,
Women
yeah.
are
The men
more
don't
calm and
like it.
rational. They're more, hey, baby, instead of shooting the guy, is there any way we can do this, that, and that?
Yeah,
So, yeah, so women are more careful what they do. Guys
yeah.
like, rawr!
You're right there.
This,
Yeah,
this is Sparta!
yeah. You are right there. There's a lot of the women in the Ukraine that are fighting at the minute because obviously the Ukraine's at war with Russia, although Russia deny
Yeah.
it. And a lot of the women there, they are snipers, so they sort of
Yeah,
sit at the
that's
back a
where,
bit, and it annoys the men that they're there, and the men don't like it. It puts them off. It stops them
do
wanting to
you,
fight, or
Does your schools there have like a ROTC, like a military thing in the high school?
Yeah, or they do it in the grammar school. You have to join like
Yeah,
either the army cadets or the air cadets or the navy cadets. Whereas here
yeah.
it's like a choice. Where for the public school, for the poor people, it's like a choice you can make.
Well, I know in high school here, which is the ninth or 12th, um, I did 4 years Marine ROTC.
Oh, lovely. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, that's
so
good fun then.
and I don't know about there, but here in the U.S., if you do like so many, even if you do 1 year, but if you do all 4 years, it's even better. But if you serve ROTC in high school, when you get out, and if you want to join the military, you get what I think you start off with a higher rank and an extra amount of money coming in per month.
Yeah,
So you actually it's a benefit to join.
yeah, yeah. That's how they do it. The same here. They'll let you join, and then it's a lot easier to get into the army. Yeah, that's why they do the whole thing. It's to get new
Yeah,
recruits.
it
I
was, it
mean,
was funny. I
oh,
think.
I did join in the end, but I didn't do it as a career in the end, which I'm kind of glad of when you look at the history. I mean, the flipping Iraq war was illegal. They knew in England they killed the head weapons inspector, David Kelly, his name was. Well,
Yeah.
he went out walking his dog and came back and they found him in a field with hypothermia. So the
Well,
military had killed him, or the government, or the Queen, or whatever, because he went round telling everyone that Saddam Hussein had no weapons of mass destruction. And he was like the head weapons inspector, so they got rid of him. They shut him up.
whoops. I see what happened was, okay, so get rid of that. Okay. Now, how many bows I got?
Well, I had a friend who did really well in the army. Well, it was like my best friend's older brother. I mean, we went everywhere. We went to Iraq and Afghanistan and Bosnia and Africa and all sorts. He said there's even like little wars in Africa all the time. Sometimes just 500 people fighting 500 people. And so it's never on the news or anything. But often the army are sent there to help one side or another.
What is your, when you make a bow, what is its level up to?
I have no idea. I don't use bows a lot. I tend to run around with a sledgehammer.
I think my bow, I just made one and it's like level 380.
I'm on like 180 on tools.
Your barter and stash, do you know what yours are up to
It's on
for
11.
your skill point?
Well, yeah, 11 out of 100 on barter.
11.
And the secret stash, I've not got it open yet.
So you just started on that
Traders
one,
will
huh?
have better items. So I need to get barter 20.
Yeah, because my barter is 100 out of 100 and secret stash is 3 out of 3.
So they have updated this quite a bit then. Slowly. Where is my weapons making? Gunsmithing, pistol.
I just increased. Yeah, 398 is my bow now. Okay.
I can't see bows.
I mean, I've got a level 600 bow, but I just, when I make it, it's a weapon. Let me put that in my weapons.
Yeah, my archery's like 3 out of 100.
Archery.
It's not very high.
Oh, mine's 37 out of 100, yeah.
Workbench.
But my weapon smithing is 67 out of 100.
I need to make a workbench.
I'll tell you one of the things, if you, I don't tell new people, which I know you're not new, but one of the things when I first started playing, excuse me, is construction tools. That's the first thing I started putting points to, because they said when you use your stone axe and you repair it, you make, each thing you do with stone axe, you build points up. So that's the first thing I dump points into is that construction tools.
Yeah. I've been putting my points into that. Like your health and stamina.
Well, once I get my tool smithing and weapon smithing up to 100, then I'll work on that. The health, because I mean, let's see. Yeah, I haven't dumped anything to Survivor or Camel. Athletics is 69 out of 100. But, oh, it's funny. One day my girl was on the couch and I was looking at my skill points where I wanted to dump them at. She goes, Sexual Tyrannosaurus. Why is it? I'm like, no, it's not what you think. I don't know why Fun Pimps use Sexual Tyrannosaurus, but no. I said, that's no. No, you don't have sex in 7 days a die.
It's just a joke they're making,
It just,
isn't it? Yeah, you have the stamina of this ancient beast.
yeah. They should have said Stamina Beast or something like that, but, you know. Yeah. They weren't thinking, I don't think.
No, I've got 10 points available.
So what time is it now? 8:16. Yeah, it's time for me to get off here. Close this
Yep,
thing here.
cool.
And I'll be back on when I'm done with talking to her.
Yep. Good luck with it.
It's more as a conversation, not really a doctor. Like, hey,
Yeah.
buddy, how you doing? Yeah, da. But I'll be back on in a minute.
Yep, okay, buddy. I'll see you in a little while. Got iron, man. Yeah, man. I need iron. Just collect it around here for now. Who cares? Oh, I need wood. I need wood. Ah! Oh, stomach kick. Parts LA. Oh, what is this place, man? We need cotton as well, don't we? Stick with the iron.